like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. It's such a nice couch. Should we buy it, Emma?
Oh, okay. Let's.
Like we've already ordered it. It's a shame it took 16 weeks to get here. These are the kinds of shelves I want in the studio that at $800 I'm pretty sure I can make myself. Make them cooler and way cheaper.
When we ordered the couch, they gave us a $200 gift voucher as well, so we're just seeing if we need anything. I think we do.
Look how cool that TV is. It's so crystal clear. Hashtag dad jokes. Hashtag Emma rolls eyes. We don't need anything. Hey Sophie. I'm doing the man thing and sitting on the couch. Following your sides if we need that new table or not. I love Fajoa. Yeah, it's cool. I want him in the studio. These ladders look awesome. This is me in a notebook. Dream big, travel often, be rebellious, fall in love, speak the truth, work hard, be kind, and stay weird. One Street's so cool now. Those little grassy bits where you can hang out in seats and swing chairs. Right, I'm going to have some lunch with Dad.
Bit of drama on the drive home. Don't worry, I'm fully aware today's vlog has started very weird. We gotta pick Scarlett up from daycare. Bye!
Scarlett, say bye to Scarlett.
Hey, see ya. She thought I was dead. I'm with all your friends. Home time. I still don't know what's happening today.
The car looks a bit hammered.
So today is Monday, but when I've been working as much as I've been working this week, I treat my Mondays like a Sunday. And just like that, it's 8 o'clock, and I've done nothing all day exciting for this vlog, except a little bit of work, hanging with Scarlett, hanging with Emma. So I said at the start of the series of daily vlogging in April that if I had a day like today where nothing really exciting happened in the vlog, I'd sit down with you and have a chat about something. Today I wanted to address a question I get quite often, which is why I got into photography and how I got into photography. I kind of accidentally fell into being a photographer. While I was still at school, I started a business doing school ball photography where I hired my friends who were still at school to take the photos for me at events, and then I would sell the photos to the people that were attending the events. I saw sort of a market for it, and I created this website that let me easily do that, and it went really well. The problem was my friends didn't really have the best of gear, so once we started getting a bit of money coming in, I bought a lot of camera equipment, including my first camera, which is still over there on that wall, as well as some studio lights, which we still use now because they're going strong. And yeah, we used them for about a year while I was kind of running the business and the website side of things, getting photographers on board to do the actual photos. I quickly learnt how to take photos myself and fell in love with it. I'd always been really into the post-production side of photos, sort of editing, Photoshop, that kind of thing, and to some extent that kind of helped me when I started out because my photos weren't amazing, they were okay, but I had the potential to take them a lot further and make them look a lot more amazing by having the skills I already had with the editing side of things. And from there it kind of snowballed. It really came down to who I knew, not what I knew. My first ever paid job was for the Hurricanes' new billboards around Wellington. It was a 15-minute shoot. I got paid over $1,000 and it's still probably one of my best paying jobs to date. So it was after that job I kind of realized, you know what, there's kind of money to be made in this whole photography thing. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the technology side of photography, so the new cameras, new lenses, 360 stuff, live streaming, video, stabilization, anything new happening in sort of the creative imaging space, I'm really passionate about and love to get my hands on new things, evident by the Osmo I bought last week. Whoops. And from there it just kind of snowballed and it all became down to the work I was doing was good. People like it, they recommended me. I've barely spent $1 ever on advertising, it's always just been word of mouth. I've always been very active on social media, as you probably know because you're watching this video on some sort of social media platform. You didn't just find it in YouTube, although you might have, and if you did, subscribe. So it was about 3 years ago I opened my first studio on Jackson Street in Petone, which was actually the building at the front of the current studio. I was always working from home, and to be honest, even now 95% of my work is out of the studio, working at a client's house or events or headshots or things like that. They're out and about, or weddings, they're all out and about, not in the studio. The studio is just a nice professional space to have all my equipment laid out nicely, with the exception of my current work in progress table. It's just really an excuse to have a nice working environment where I can come and leave my gear, edit, and then leave. My biggest problem I still have now, and I really struggle with, is switching between work mode and play mode. As you'll know from these videos, I'm kind of always working, not really ever playing. The biggest thing with the studio is it created this place where I could go to work, and then when I went home I switched off, which is what's happening tonight. My laptop is staying in here. I'm going into the house, and I'm not working tonight. It's also a really nice professional space to meet clients, to talk about upcoming work in the studio. So yeah, we were at the studio at the front for 2 years. We've been in here over a year now. When we moved in, it was just a garage. It had all these rafters, and the walls were all horrible. So this is the other side of the studio, which is the work in progress. Eventually all that crap is going to be sold or thrown away because it's all this junk that's been dumped there when we moved house. This is all going to become a studio. So white walls everywhere, white concrete floor. So my father-in-law helped me, slash pretty much did it himself, turn this space, which used to look like that, into this space. He put up all these walls, he put in a ceiling that wasn't there before, he helped me lay the floor. Yeah, it took us weeks to get this place ready. My wife, who has an amazing taste in both style and men, helped me sort of lay everything out in this room and make it look amazing, except I always like to make things messy. That's the problem I have, is I'll pack everything away, and then I'll go, okay, I need all that stuff to use it again, so I bring it all out to work. And then when it's time to clean up, I'll put it all away and we'll play that game again. So this has been a very quick Q&A kind of thing, how I got into photography, why I got into photography, why I'm still doing it now. I'm likely to come into a couple more days like this where I'm not doing anything on that day. So if you've got any questions about myself, my life, my photography, anything like that, write it in the comments below, and I guarantee you the next video I do, I will address your questions. So yeah, I'm heading inside now. It's 8 o'clock. I'm calling it a night. I'm hanging with Emma. I think we're gonna watch another episode of Elementary. Until then, peace out. I'll catch you later. Bye. Let's go. You ready for bed? You ready for bed, you crazy kid? Why have you got stickers in your hair?